Mrityunjay, you have any further question?
That means, so we will forget about that Vipalasa.
Hmm.
These four aharas, what we are there, they are there to sustenance of this existence.
No. The physical body, that physical food is for sustenance. Other three
Okay.
are created one.
Okay. Rest three should be handled properly.
You have to handle all the four properly. So for the body, sustenance is food.
Food.
Okay, what food you eat, it can be anything.
Basically it should be for sustenance.
Yes, that's only for sustenance. So there
Okay.
is, yes,
Rest three comes, but we have to handle it in a proper way.
correct.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay.
Fine. Okay, so continuing on where we left on that is we have to look at the how this whole structure is. So as you have seen, the third unprofitable direction. Yes, Meenakshi. Oh, you're just fishing. Okay. Yes. Yeah, Bobby, go ahead.
Actually, that's can we also say like the first one is connected with the Ruba and the rest three is connected with the Nama.
No.
Okay.
It
Can you
is,
please? Yeah.
I don't know how to explain to you. See, it is not Nama and Rupa. Nama Rupa is a different thing. We are talking about how the nutrition or the food or the fuel will make an existence. That's what we are talking in all the four of them. So if we take Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta, Asubha, what they have done, whoever has compiled it, has made it like Kabalinka Ahara will give you Asubha because it putrefies. You can see it. But however, you make it look as though it is very good. That's a wrong way. Or that is a Vipallasa. Okay. So Asubha treated as Subha. That's a perversion. That has got nothing to do with Nama Rupa. Just because it is solid food, I can't say, now this is Rupa and other three are Nama. Did I answer?
No, like the what you are explaining now to Mrityunjay, what I understood is that I know it is the conditions of the mind, like how you that perversions happen, but still the ahara, the nutriment, the first one is for the body, like Ruba, and the rest of the three is the aharas are for the continuation of the mind. Is it? That's what I was trying to figure out.
No. See, this is first one is for body sustenance. The remaining three are mentally created, is what I said. It has got nothing to do with Nama and Rupa as you are trying to put it. Meaning, it seems like that, but it is not true. It's not like that.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Vilas.
Yeah, sure. Maybe after I finish this, we can take this up. How it is related to Nama Rupa, how it is not related to Nama Rupa, if it is causing a confusion on this four unprofitable thing. See, ahara, when he says ahara samudaya, rupa samudaya, ahara nirodha, rupa nirodha, it is the Kabalinka ahara which he is talking about. How the rupa comes to be is through ahara. But for the other three, he talks about phassa. Phassa samudaya, vedana samudaya, phassa samudaya, sanya samudaya, phassa samudaya, sankhara samudaya. For Vinyana, it is Namarupa. Namarupa samudaya, Vijnana samudaya. Namarupa nirodha, Vijnana nirodha. Okay. out of the 5 aggregates. Now, if we take the 5 aggregates in a different way, in a different context, and see how each ahara is working out, we can say there is Kabalinka ahara, there is a Passa ahara, there is Mano Sanchetana ahara, intention is nothing but Sankhara, and there is Vinyana. So, what we can see here is Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vinyana. Yes. So, if we make that formula like what we did, yes, it Rupa plus Nama plus Vinyana. So Vinyana equals Nama plus Rupa. Remove the Nama, Rupa falls down, Vinyana is clear. That's the ultimate thing which happens. But we are talking from Ahara, the food, not from the 5 aggregates in terms of how they represent here. So if we take it, is it part of Ahara? Ahara is part of this entire thing? The answer is yes. It is part of the 5 aggregates. That's correct. Did I answer?
Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, we are talking specifically in terms of ahara, Bobby.
Okay, here we are only talking about the nutriments,
Nutriments.
not. Yeah.
So now we have to come to a nice term, paramasa. Para means other. Masa means attachment or something to cling on to or something to hold on to or something to be with. All these are part of masa. Okay. Paramasa means strongly holding on to something. Okay. Sila Bitta Paramasa is the one which goes at the state of Sotapanna. Meaning you let go of this view. Okay. What view will you let go of? Anything that you are using as a scaffolding, you let go of it. Like, you are constructing a house. To construct a house, you require a scaffolding. So when you have done with the, what we can say, the roof, you remove the scaffolding. You can't hold on to the scaffolding because now the roof is done. In the same way, you can't hold on to Goenka technique. You can't hold on to any technique because you're already done with that. You have understood. That's the scaffolding. But what happens? You hold on to that. The Buddha says, if you hold on to Sila, if you hold on to Prata, then you are holding on to the scaffolding. You have to throw the scaffolding. So that is Kaya Gantha. Paramasa Kaya Gantha. Kaya is a collection. The Gantha is knotting. You knotted it again. You started unknotting, but you started liking something and you knotted it back. Because there is a atta feeling that I am doing Vipassana of Goenka. And in fact, the Vipassana itself is now called as a Goenka technique. Oh, have you done Vipassana? So then it becomes very hard to ask, what Vipassana are you doing? And then he says, I'm doing Goenka technique or Ubakin technique or some Sayadaw technique or this technique. So we hold on to that forever. That is comes under Sila Bata Paramasa. Paramasa. So it's a Kaya Gantha. It's one of the thing which creates Ditti again. So when there is Ditti, there should be suffering. If somebody talks anything about Goenka or Ubakin or Sayadaw or someone or some Ajancha or some other technique, the person gets upset because now he holds on to the Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana as himself. Okay, that is how the Atta comes into existence. Any questions on this before I go even more deeper than what I'm explaining here? No questions. Good. So, because of this, because of the Paramasa Kaya Gantha, you can see behind it is the Ditti Upadana, clinging onto the Ditti. He doesn't want to let go of it, no matter whatever it is. And it becomes Ditti Ogha, floods of Ditti, and because there is Ditti Yoga, union with the Ditti. Now, the union with Ditti is he will keep on going to the retreat if he is following any of the tradition. He will keep on doing that because he's now attached to it. So, what he was attached to something is now reattached to the another thing, but they both are attachment only. There's nothing else other than attachment. So, when we get attached, there is only suffering, and the person doesn't see suffering because whatever we do, in the end, we have to also remove the scaffolding of Buddha Dhamma at Arhat. So, a Sotapanna lets go of Sila and Vrata because he's now Sotapanna. There's no need for Sila. So, the Sila ends at Sotapanna. And Anagami leaves the Samadhi working for Samadhi because now he is always in Samadhi. There's no need for Samadhi. And at Arhat, he has the Panya. There's no need for him to hold on to the Buddha Dhamma. So he lets go of the attachment to the Buddha Dhamma because that is Paramasa. Otherwise, the Ditti Yoga and the Ditti Yoga is going to continue. Anyone here who would like to contest us? No. Nice.
As Para, it's okay, you said that others. And what is Masa? I just forget.
Asa is clinging, attaching
Okay.
to other things.
Yes.
Now, in the sensual world, we attach to wife, husband, house, money, etc. Then we come into the Dhamma and we start attaching to that. This Paramasa. So, Sila Brata Paramasa or Sila Bata Paramasa.
So you say that after a certain level, we have to disconnect to that clinging also.
Yes. So, first you have to let go of your husband and son and daughter or whatever and come into Buddha Dhamma. After that, you start getting experiences. So now you are no longer interested in your husband or children. Then after that, you have to let go of that what you are holding on to, which is Buddha Dhamma,
Yes.
like that. It's a step-by-step process. So first you leave this to take that. Then you leave that to take something else. Then you leave that and take something else. And in the end, you will leave everything.
Complete void will be there.
Yes, it's empty. Then it's Nibbana. You have been taken over by Nibbana.
Vilashi, Buddha uses that beautiful simile of boat.
Raft,
to cross
yes.
the raft. Yeah.
That is why he uses that. So there is another term called as sammasana and paramasana. Sammasana means not clinging to. Paramasana means clinging to. We should get rid of clinging to and instead look at non-clinging to. So we strive hard to do something. And when we strive it, we get it. But don't hold on to it. It will go away. Leave it. Okay, so today the session people are very silent. Very good. I can complete it very fast, I think. Okay, then we have the dart of view, that is ditti salla. Salla means dart. And it always pain. So if somebody talks something against somebody, then you have pain. Just like in our Hindi group, there's a lady by name Kunda. She gets irritated or she feels upset when somebody talks something about Buddha, because she has paramasa. So she gets upset with her Buddha in her mind, and another person is insulting Buddha of Buddha, what he has in his mind. So we are not able to see that this is an attachment within that person. So why it should become an upset thing for you? Shouldn't. Because it is that Buddha what he is seeing, not your Buddha. Because you have your image of Buddha. He has his image of, he or she has their image of Buddha. So they are abusing that Buddha. That need not be that they are abusing your Buddha. Whatever Buddha they think they are talking to. So they have paramasa. They are clinging onto it and they are abusing it. So, but why this person should get upset? Let him say whatever you want. What is my problem? If that is there, that is sammasana. You are not holding on to the view. If not, then person holds on to the view. This is paramasana. So holding on to anything is a problem. And hence Indra or Sakka says that E dhamma na alam abhinivesaya. I think May is not there today, otherwise she would have enjoyed it. She had asked me once about this. What does this mean? E dhamma, this dhamma, that is dhamma as in objects. Na alam, alam is to lean on to. Na alam, abhinivesaya. Abhi means higher, ni means nirukti kind of or ni here represents the way it is, and vesa means garb or a cloth. So just like somebody puts on a cloth and thinks he is that person, just like I put a coat and a tie and a trouser and I think I'm an officer, and I put a dhoti and I think I am that, and I put a yellow robe, I call it as a bhikkhu. So each one is a paramasa. So Sakka says, Ye dhamma na alam abhinivesa. It's not worth, no dhamma is worth clinging on to or entering into. Entering into means put the garb and enter into that, I am this. Like, the garb, what I am wearing presently are two. One is a named garb, which is Vilas Kadiwal, and the physical garb, which is body. I think I am Vilas. This is the named body, Nama. And this body, physical body, is mine. Because Vilas will be dead if this body is not there. That becomes a Ditti Yoga, flood of Ditti. And because of that, it becomes Ditti Yoga. So, Sanyupaga Vinyanati. That means the Sanya. Here in the other two, we got the Rupa, then we got Vedana. Now we are getting Sanya plus Sankhara, because it is Chetana. Not only I get a perception, I get the Sankhara. Here what they have done is that they have put for this mental volition as Sanya, which is wrong. Actually, it should have been Sanya plus Sankhara, because that Vijnana is total Vijnana. But anyway, they have made it a Sanyupaga, Vijnana, Titi. That's okay. But mental volitions, what is Sankhara? There is a sutta in the Kajjaniya Sutta. Buddha explains what is Sankhara. It's an intention, Sanchetana. So if they use Sanchetana, it is Sankhara rather than Sanya. But anyway, they have put it as Sanya, so I will still use whatever they have given this in this diagram. You can keep it, not a mistake, but it's better to add Sankhara to this other than Sanya. So Chanda has happened, Dos has happened, now it is Bhaya. Why? Because that Sankhara will not last. So if I put it as Sanya, it lasts actually. That means I'm seeing Bobby all the time. So where's the Bhaya? There's no Bhaya actually. If I'm seeing each person every day, where's the Bhaya? I don't think so. That's the right thing there. That's the reason I was saying to Ravindra that this has some problem, but overall it is okay. So Bhaya will come when you have Sankhara which doesn't last. You do it and it goes away. Again you do it, again it goes away. Again you do it, again it goes away. So it doesn't last. So that is the issue with this. It's Sankhara. Any question before I move into Vijnana? No. Good. So Vijnana Ahara, just like Mano Sanchetana Ahara, Vijnana Ahara, Anicca, Nicca, Anti Vipallasa. So how does a Nicca view come to be? Everlasting. Because conscious experience, you can always refer back. You can go back in the memory and hence it exists. So it becomes Nicca because it's permanent. It's there. So did I go to school? Yes, I can go back and see that I had gone to the school. Had I gone to the office? Yes, I can go back and see I had indeed gone to the office. So I have done my schooling, I have done my college, I've done my first job, second job, etc., etc. Did I not get married? Yes, I got married, etc., etc. I can go back into the memory lane. If I see the pictures or photographs, and again go back to the memory lane. Because of that, there is a Nicca Sanya. So Anicca Sanya is not there. Instead, replaced by Nicca Sanya, because the consciousness can go back. You can go back and get it. And every time you go back, you feel you are there. So then Ditti Upadanam, now we get a Atta Upadanam, because I am existing, I am able to see it. Okay. I'm able to see myself. I'm able to look at my previous life. So I existed the past the same way as earlier. So I get this wrong view. But why am I getting that wrong view? Is because I indeed existed in the past. So I can go back to my past lives, because Vijnana can take all the past lives, because it knows. So you can go to the past life. And when you go to the past life, it's the Vijnana which has I. I'm seeing, I'm hearing, I'm tasting, I'm touching, I'm smelling, I'm thinking. So all of that I coming there. Okay. So because of that, I get the Ditti. then because of that ditti is only avidya. So avidya ogha, avidya yoga, and then I come to avidya asava. So all the three will happen: avidya asava, avidya yoga, and avidya ogha. And because of that, I have a moha. So here is where we got the moha. What created the moha? The vijnana created that moha. So where you should remove the moha? In the vijnana, by looking at anicca, dukkha, anatta. And then vijnana itself will get relieved from that strong holding on. So just like paramasa yoga, kaya ghanto, here idam sacha abhiniveso kaya ghanto. So what is that I'm getting out of here is that idam sacha, this is the truth, because I'm able to see it, I'm able to go back. So we have seen that in the DN1, which was Brahmajala Sutta. We've gone through that. I don't want to go through again. So we already know it. So it's clear that idam satya is coming because of able to see my past. And because of that ditti, that mana, that avidya, I'm not able to let go of it. So I can see all my past life, and when I see my past life, I exist. I existed then, I existed earlier, I exist now, I'll exist in the future. So here he is saying that volitional formations are coming because there's nothing else to add here. So just put sankhara here, is fine. So because of that, you are like in the case, earlier case, it was bhaya, now it is moha, agati gamanam. So the person is in delusion all the time. Yes, Archana, go ahead.
Sir, actually, maybe if I go back once more and listen to this lecture, I will may have a good understanding. But now I'm just trying to refer the table what you had shared. Are you going by that?
Yes,
I mean, okay. So I was trying to see where are we in the table because
the fourth
somewhere I
one.
missed.
The fourth one.
Okay, sir.
Nobody
Fine,
asked
fine.
me any question on the third one. So I moved to the fourth one.
Yeah. So the Vipallasa, I mean, sorry, initially when you spoke about it, that how we are, that our own views, we are so much attached to that. So that experience actually, it was not a question, but I felt like sharing that even when I meet so many monks, I mean, like we are in touch with. So if I say that we follow Goenka tradition, they will not be happy. Or if you take some other tradition, they will not be happy. So I was wondering why, even being monk, also you are carrying those views.
Yes.
It should be accepted as only Buddha teaching and not relating it with other. This is this. I mean, they are following whom. So this is even with the monks also. I have observed. So that I wanted to share,
Yes,
but it was
absolutely.
not a question. Yeah,
No, they do it because of the paramasa.
right,
In the third one,
right.
there is a very important phrase. I thought we would be discussing about this for another 2 days, and nobody asked me any question. I felt okay, all I've understood.
This is a big hurdle actually for everyone. I don't think so. Just if we leave our group, you are telling is to us. So now we are getting a slight understanding of it. Otherwise, I think the everyone on this earth may be carrying all their they have their own paramas.
Yes. So sila with the paramasa is very strong attachment. They will not let go of it. So the person who is following Goenka technique will never leave it. Person who is following Ajancha will not leave that. Person following whatever he is following, he will not leave it. Then hold on to that. Yes, Lakshmi, you wanted to say something?
No, I'm just agreeing with you. You have not yet let go of the view, so you are getting irritated if somebody else comments or somebody else says something. So ultimately, we have to get rid of that view also. Yeah, it is something I also feel, when like, okay, I'm not in any sect or anything like that, but still, there always people believe in something, they argue about that, and they feel that everybody should see their point of view because you are holding on to a view. They feel irritated if you present another point of view. I mean, it happens in general, this thing also.
Exactly.
What to talk of religion and, dhamma and all those things, no? But it is not right, actually. It is not right that you should be holding to a view. Buddha's view of this person and that person. And you get irritated when somebody else is saying something, isn't it? I
Yes.
got that point very well when you said, although I'm not still very familiar with the words, parama, sa, and I'm sorry, still not very used to the words, the Pali words.
Sammasana and Paramasana.
Sammasana and Paramasana. Yeah, okay, yes. One is you let go of the view also, right?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, because whatever we do is just a scaffolding.
Yeah, you are holding on to something, yeah.
And when you construct a house, you have a scaffolding. It's good to have a
Yeah.
scaffolding, but as the house is constructed, throw the scaffolding.
Yeah, move on from there, yes.
Yeah. So when I start with Goenka technique, which is a very good one. Now you are out of it. Throw it
Yeah.
out. Now you go to the next one. Then you throw the Buddha Dhamma also,
Yes, yes.
because you don't require it any longer.
Mm-hmm.
So what if I hold on to Buddha Dhamma forever?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That's a problem.
Mm-hmm. You have to let go of that.
Then I will not let go of it.
Mm.
So it becomes Mano Sanchetana Ahara. That is some food now. Keep on
Yeah,
eating it
fuel, yeah. Fuel for that. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
like that. So if you meet anyone, they will only have views
Mm-hmm.
because that's their food.
Yeah, that's their nutriment, yeah.
Yeah, that's the nutriment. They keep on eating. So if you give them some food, they'll start eating that. Saying then they get irritated or upset or whatever. Or they start liking or whatever it is. They are relishing that in a positive way or in a negative way.
Yeah, okay. That's not right, okay. And I don't know, maybe later on in your lectures, today, tomorrow, day after, whenever, I think I just wanted to know the difference between, attaining Nibbana or Nirvana, in other words, and Samadhi. And later on, maybe you will explain.
Okay. See,
Thank you, sir.
I can just tell you very simple words. The end result of samadhi is nirvana or nibbana. Simple.
Okay, so Samadhi comes first, okay.
Yeah, samadhi
Thank you.
only. If you
Yeah.
are not in samadhi, then there's no nibbana.
You cannot be in Nirvana. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yes, Shreyas.
That means till one becomes an asekha, there will be some level of Silabitta Paramasa.
Yes, absolutely. Now at present, I have a strong holding on to Buddha
Buddha Dhamma.
Dhamma instead of Goenka.
Right.
Okay. Now I have no problem with Goenka or Ajancha or anybody.
Right.
But I have to let go of Buddha Dhamma, which I am
That's
doing it.
difficult right now.
Which I've started doing it. So very shortly that will go away. No paramasa.
Nice. Got it. So that would, in terms of jhana, be like entering into the ninth one, right? Like you cut off the phasa of,
Yes.
let's say, Buddha
So
Dhamma
you
also.
remove the Buddha Dhamma also in that. You remove the Dhamma.
Dhamma of Buddha Dhamma. Like
Yes,
that, right?
dharma, whatever we call dharma, right now that is not required because you have already become a dharma person.
Correct. Yeah,
There's no need. After you reach a destination, what is the point in holding onto the map?
Correct. Yeah. That's
Yeah, Veena, why don't you talk? Better to hear to your voice.
Just I heard that Nirvana we tell in worldly way and Nibbana we tell in Buddha's words. Thus I asked you, sir.
No. The Sanskrit word for Nibbana is Nirvana. Got nothing to do with worldly and unworldly and all that. See, these are all again concepts and holding on to views. What is Nibbana?
Mm.
Nibbana means unconditioned. The consciousness has now become unconditioned. There's no conditions attached.
Mm.
Veena is a condition. You let go of Veena, it's unconditioned. Body is a condition. You let go of the body, is unconditioned. Mind is a condition. You let go of the mind, it's unconditioned. Then the feelings are conditions. You remove the feelings, there's no condition. Perception is a condition. You let go of the perception, no condition. Okay. So you can't attain Nibbana.
Hmm.
You will be Nibbana. Simple. Just like you can't do Dhyana. You are in Dhyana. Like that.
Hmm.
If you go behind Nibbana, you will not get it. It's not a thing to get it. There's no thing there. And that's what we started on the Mula Paryaya Sutta. The 24th wrong view is Nibbana. So people will stick on to that. I want Nibbana. There's nothing called you want Nibbana. No Nibbana will come. Like that. So what is liberation? You liberate from I. That's it.
Thank
Yeah. Anybody else? So paramasa is a very important thing in Buddha Dhamma and sammasana, paramasana. If you have not understood, I don't mind explaining it as many number of times as you want. But be clear. Yes, Shreyas.
So, can you give an example of what would be the paramasa in the 4 levels, or rather in the Sekha and Asekha?
Asekha has got nothing to do with paramasa at all. There's no clinging
Correct,
on to
yeah,
anything, not holding
correct.
on to anything, including anything.
Yeah. So, what would be the example in the Sekha? Like, what would be the
If he's a
paramasa?
Sotapanna, he is holding on to everything. Only thing is that he knows there are 5 aggregates. And then if you are looking at Sakadagami, he doesn't possess material things, but he would like to possess everything else other than that. So he wants a jhana. This is paramasa.
He wants the pleasure that comes out of that.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Anagami has mastered that jhana. Very good. But he's not able to let go of that jhana,
Even though he knows he should.
even though he knows he should. Oh, it's parama. See, I can get into all the 8 jhanas. But how about stopping them?
So, because that is the current, the foundation. So, you have to let go of that and move on to a next foundation.
Exactly.
So, that
So
becomes the difficult part.
So I was supposed to have 4 floors. The ground floor is Sotapanna. The first floor is Sakadagami. The second floor is Anagami. The third floor is Arhat. I was able to let go of the basement when I did it, which is Sotapanna.
Right.
Foundation is there, so the basement is ready.
Correct.
On that, I was able to let go of the first floor. And then I created the second floor. I felt very happy of the second floor. I'm stuck there in the second floor. Like that. Even though the plan sanctioned is for basement plus 3.
Yeah.
But I'm not willing to construct the 4th floor or the next floor after
To
the
view from the second floor or the third floor looks very nice already.
Yes, the view from the second floor, because it's completely empty. Okay, nobody is there, and lot of forest and lot of greenery, etc. And lot of mountains and rivers and all that, and that is mesmerizing me. So
Yeah,
I somehow
yeah.
don't want to invest time in doing that next floor.
Yeah, it's like when you're trekking, right? You have multiple viewpoints, but you've not yet reached the peak.
Yes, but still
And-
you will start enjoying that peak without going to the peak,
Definitely.
which is exactly what has happened with me.
Nice. Understood, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Anybody, any questions? Don't have any questions, then I'm also done. Actually, honestly. Because there's no further explanation required. So in that case, shall we end? What happened? You can't even say should we or shouldn't we?
Yes, we can end, I think.